to the end of week 5. I knew you'd get here. Day 6 coming up. It's core cardio. It's a little bit different, right? This whole week has felt that way, and that's completely okay. And as you come into today, it's going to be no exception because remember, you've been working hard. Your body's going to feel fatigued. So if at any point during these exercises, which you've done them before, if you feel like you have to drop down, do those modifications sooner than later, totally okay. All right, so let's get into the warm-up. Give me some torso rotations to start. Heels up, toes down. Big turns. This should feel pretty good because, I mean, you didn't do upper body. Well, you did do upper body yesterday. You didn't do lower body yesterday. That upper body, that mofo felt pretty good. Now you're going to feel that one on this next one. But remember, we're just working to strengthen everything, work on the endurance. Last one, and then let's go and do some inchworms. So step your feet right underneath the hips, bend your knees, drop down, walk your hands out. We're going to load everything up to come into the plank because you know we got planks today in some form or fashion. That's just how core cardio works. Roll it back up, bring it back down. All the planks, all the time. Last one, then I want you to stay in the plank. Stay right here. Open up to one side. You're going to load up your shoulder, lift up, and then come back around other side. Take your time on this one. We're just going smooth, controlled movements as you open up. One more each side. Open. Last one. Open up again. And then push back. Downward dog. Little calf stretch. Alternating sides. Lift your hips up. Lengthen out. Feels lovely. One more. And let's get to work. Okay. Ready? Let's go. We're going to go into weights first. So a dumbbell is, one dumbbell is what you need. We go into weighted flutter kicks. That's going to be your first exercise. This is the one where you can go a little bit heavier because you're just going to hold on to the dumbbell, that static hold with your dumbbell. So I'm going to start with a 15 on that one. Second exercise, we're going to flip over, go into plank Heisman's. Remember, hands right up underneath. We go into that high plank, and you're going to threes. 1, 2, 3. You're going to hold for that split second, and then you're going to load it back up to go into the move. As a reminder, 45 seconds each exercise. We superset these, so it's very quick transitions, so you have the weight ready to go. Remember, at any point, if you need the modification in terms of your flutters, you're going to go that alternate heel tap. But let's grab the weight. Hold on to the dumbbell, secure it. Get your feet out. We're going flutters in 3, 2, go. Start slow, go controlled, and remember all the different ways you can modify this move. If you're not pushing the dumbbell up in the crunch, the dumbbell is helping you anchor your upper body into the floor. If you have your feet up high and that's still too much, what should you be doing? Alternate heel taps. But on the flutters, we're not going those big movements. Sometimes on flutter kicks, you see the leg come all the way down and all the way back up. I don't want that. I want it right here. And if you want that added, it's because you feel kind of fresh right now. If you want that added little bit more work, then you bring your feet a little bit lower, crunch a little bit higher. But either way, you should be feeling this on those little kicks. 3, 2, 1. Set the weight down. Coming into your plank Heisman, remember, on that high plank, hands staying right up underneath the shoulders the whole time. We're going 3 times on the legs, bringing them up. So load everything up, working, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, hold the knee. 1, 2, 3, hold the knee. You have that split hold, and then you come right back up. You can go slow, whatever you need to do. But here's the most important thing, you know what I'm going to say, is you stay in the plank, even if you're on your knees, holding the plank. And if you're just holding the plank and you've been doing this, even start to think of lifting the leg up. Go 1, 2, 3, and then hold. All you're trying to do is create instability by lifting a leg up. 1, 2, 3. And then, of course, this also spikes the heart rate. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Coming up, 5 seconds. Last one. And time. Roll it back over. Grab your weights. Going again. And remember the dumbbell. This can be your anchor. And you can lift up to get a little added resistance into the core, whatever works for you. Ready, set, go. Flutter. In terms of your weight, that's all we want to do is we use the weight to give us a little bit more. But whatever is happening here, this is where all the work should be going on, right here in the middle. That's that move, right? When we go in planks, we're doing core moves. which is all the way around. But right now, we're really trying to work the abdominals right down the middle. And that's what everyone always says. How do I work my abs more? This is how, by lifting up. And if you start to shake, which is what I'm doing when I lift, you can always drop your head down. And if you do that and you feel pressure in your lower back, then you go those heel taps. Right here is still working. And if you can, then try to come up into the crunch if you're in the heel tap. 3, 2, 1. Into the plank, guys. Then roll it back over. Get set. It never gets slower on transitions, does it? You just got to keep going quick. Get set, get ready. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And feel the load into the shoulders, right? Right up underneath. If you're starting to push back, and this is what's going to happen as you fatigue, remember, it's day 6. You're tired. You're supposed to be tired. And if it gets to that point and you need to modify, then you drop down, you hold it as long as you can, come right back up, go back to work. Up, up, up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Finish this off. 10 seconds left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bah, bah, bah. Nice. 3, 2, 1. And nicely done. All right. I got one new move for you. That'd be fun to just throw in just a little new move for you. But go lighter on the weight if you would, please. I'm going to grab a 10 for this. It's called a pullover crunch. That's your first move. And then second move is going to be knee to elbow pulses. That one you've done. You know what to expect on that one. That's what we say. But here's the pullover crunch. Hold on to the dumbbell just like you did in the flutter kicks. I want you to have your feet up 90 degrees. Reach your arms overhead, and right when you feel the length in your abdominal wall, you come up into the crunch, extend open, crunch back up. Weight only, upper body only right here. Ready, set, go. Open and close. And what you want to focus on here is coming up into your crunch at the same time the dumbbell comes up. Ooh, and there's the shake. If it's just too much to have your feet off the ground, then push your heels down and load up and push up. And what I mean by that is this is the load. You do not have to go over your head so far like we do in a pullover. Even though I call it the pullover crunch, you're still bringing it about halfway, and then you're going to crunch up. Pull over into the crunch, just enough to feel the length right down that abdominal wall, and then you lift up. In 3, 2, 1, and this, putting these two exercises together is going to be how you're really going to feel the endurance push into the core. Knee to elbow pulses, little tiny movements. Ready, set, go. Pulse. Tuck your chin, relax, everything else, and just crunch in. What's the option here? Is feet down, still staying in the crunch. Your hands are to your temples, right? And all you're doing is pulling your elbows in and crunching up. Do not put your hands behind your head and pulling on the neck. I don't want that. There's little crunches here. But try to stay lifted the entire time as opposed to letting your head drop all the way down to the floor. Don't do it. Stay right here. You've been doing these. This is your 5th week. You know these moves. You know how to do them. Try to get your elbows up towards your kneecaps as much as you can. In 3, 2, 1. And you just put your hands on your belly and say, ow.
Ow.
Grab the weight.
No.
Because you got to do it again.
No.
Get ready. Get set. Feet down or feet up. Ready, set, go. Bring it over. Crunch up. Go slow and controlled on this one. Again, the pullover is meant to just feel the extension right here, right at this point is when I feel the longest that my abs are going to be. So I feel everything lift up, and that's the way I know I'm ready to go. Then to crunch right back up. Feet down or heels down. The focus is right down the middle of your abs. Lift up and back down. Lift up and back down. Make sure you're breathing. Oh yeah, that feels great in a painful, awesome sort of way. Open it up Last 2. Last 1. And good. Set that down. Stretch it out. You can push your stomach up and feel an arch in your back. That should feel pretty good. And then we reset back to knee to elbows. Pulses. Ready? Go. Pulse. Little tiny pulses. Little tiny pulses. Just little ones right here. And what's happening as you fatigue, your elbows are coming lower. They're not going towards your knees anymore. They're going towards your thighs. If that's happening, you got to focus on really trying to get them up. And that's going to be hard because of this right here. So all you got to do is drop your feet down and still stay in the pulse as much as you can. Right down the middle. That's the burn. Stay with it. That just hurts. So good. Crunch it. Crunch. Crunch. You got 10 seconds left. Lift up. Keep breathing. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, and just reach out. How is that? Sometimes if you just slap it, it helps. Okay. We're going to go, no more weights. So push that out of the way. You're going to go into a plank. Low plank swimmers. I wish I could do them laying down, but I can't. And then you got to go into bear sidewalk. And if anything, you can say I'm nice today because it's just a straight bear sidewalk, all right? Walk to one side, walk to the other side. Plank swimmers, you're going to go, hands right up underneath the shoulders here. Get your feet wide enough. Move the weight out of the way. Get your feet wide enough that allows you to swim your arm around, knees or toes, whatever you do. Get the platform, get the stable platform to work from, and let's go. Bring it open. And then the other side, slow and controlled. Remember, you got to squeeze everything, even on the back side, which sometimes is a little weird to think about. But the more you squeeze your butt and you squeeze your legs, your quads, your thighs, everything, lock everything in. And you're going to find that helps as you open up and then you swim slowly around. You can call it swimming. You can wax on, you can wax off, whatever it takes. But try not to let your butt come up and push. And then also open your body to the side. If you're doing either one of those things on your knees, this still works right here. Open up, bring it in. Open up, bring it in. Last one. And time. Push back into your bear sidewalk. Again, no hopping to the side. It's just a sidewalk. You can do this. 45 seconds. You got this. Hands underneath. Get set. We're going for a little bitty bear walk. Ready, set, go. Walk to one side. Walk to the other side. Take your time. Go slow and controlled. And if you go too fast, what's going to happen? You're going to tip over. So all I need is that little tiny walk. Walk to one side. Walk to the other side. Focus on trying to keep your knees floating off the floor. If at any point you're coming to your modification, what is it? Hold the bear stance for as long as you're able. And then if you need to drop and have that quick little break, take the pressure off the quads, you do it, and you come right back up. And by this point, though, in week 5, I want to see at least an opposite hand, opposite leg of a reach. So your toe comes off the ground, so is your hand. You got it. 3, 2, 1. If you've been doing the bear sidewalks, or you've just been holding that bear, and that's been and haven't been doing the modification, that's what I want to see. Okay, come back down. Come into your plank swimmers, knees or toes, ready, set, go. Swim to one side, swim to the other side. Bring it around. And you'll feel that. And think about this. Again, this is day 6 of a really hard workout week. So if you're like, wait, last time I did these, I was able to do them all on my toes, and now I'm having to drop to my knees. That word that I keep using, good. That's what I want. I want it like that. Because that is how you know your body is fatigued. And you're going to keep working through that fatigue safely to the point that your body is going to come back stronger. And you should know by now. And that's exactly what we do every single week. Open up, bring it back. Open up, last one, and time. Push back. Same thing on those bear sidewalks. I want to see just a little bit of a lift. If you haven't been doing that, if you've just been holding the bear stance, give me a little bit of a lift or walk to the side. Ready, set, go. Sidewalk, 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 sidewalk. Or what are we doing? bear stance. Hold it, alternate lift. And you'll find, even when you do the alternate lift, it's going to throw your balance off. Again, that's the whole point, is to create instability, to lift and down. Lift and down. You don't even have to lift very high, just enough to feel the instability fire, because then what's happening is your core, everything is working, shoulders, quads, glutes, core, everything's firing. Otherwise, you walk into the side, side. Nice. 3, 2, 1, done. Last block, don't need to wait. Coming down onto your tummy. And I do have one more little new move for you. It's called Superman arm reach. I want your arms to come out Superman style as you're reaching out. Now I want you to point your toes. Toes are staying pointed, and they're going to stay anchored into the floor, just like a prone pull. But this one, you're just going to lift one arm up and then release. One arm up and then release. Then you're going to roll over. You're going to do arm cross crunches. That one, I'm not going to show you how to do it because you already know how to do it. And that's just extra work for me. So get into the movement. So plant your toes into the floor. Do not lift your feet off the ground. Arms out. Extend one arm at a time. Ready, set, go. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. I want you to try to lift. And the more you lift, the way you lift more is just like anything else, is we squeeze our posterior, which means you're squeezing your butt, locking everything in, and then right back up. What you'll find is as you try to lift higher, is you're going to push weight, you're going to try to push off the ground with your opposite hand. So that is a little bit of a helping hand, get it, to lift up. But what I want you to try to do eventually is get to the point where you can actually float both hands and then lift up. That's a lot harder though. 3, 2, 1, and just roll over into your arm cross crunch. Arms come out, tucking your chin, lifting up. We're gonna stay in the crunch as much as we can. Ready, set, go. Tuck your chin and lift up. Crunch, lift, and down, right down the middle. This has been working a lot today. I know it has. So remember just to keep everything comfortable, keep everything safe. Don't hurt yourself by trying to lift up higher than you need to. You don't have to lift very high. Tuck your chin and just stay in the crunch and release. Crunch and release. But try to keep your head off the floor. Keep your shoulders off the floor as much as you can. It's not a choice. It's scoliosis. Lift up, back down. Lift up, back down. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale. Release. And down. Lift up and down. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Roll back over into the Superman. So again, if you have to float or if you have to put one hand in the floor to lift up, that's fine. Otherwise, try to keep both arms floating off the ground and lift the other one. Ready, set, go. Lift up and release. That is exponentially harder. It really is. So the way you gotta really think about doing that is to keep everything flexed and lifted, just like you're flying through the air, and then you're gonna lift, and the lift is gonna be a lot less than it would be if you were pushing up. And that's how you know if you're using this hand to help you lift up. We don't want that. Just a little lift and down. Lift up and down. And then at any point you need to, you drop, lift up, back down, but you're still squeezing everything on the backside. Lift up, back down. You got it. In 3, 2, 1. Roll it over, finish off. Block 4. Arm cross crunch. I love that we get to just roll over every time. All right, tuck your chin, get your arms out. Feet come away from your body. Ready, set, go. Lift up and crunch in. And this is how you can make it a little bit harder. If you really, really want to make it just a little more challenging and your feet have been in really close to your butt, you can bring it out a little further and then still try to lift just as much as you were. Makes it even more challenging, right? As if it wasn't challenging enough. Thanks, Joel. Week 5 and day 6, hard enough. Keep going. Always a way to get a little bit more out of it. But tuck your chin, keep breathing and lift. Lift up. Oh, focus on right down the middle. We got less than 10. Lift up and down. You got it. 3, 2, 1, and time for the burnout. You know it's coming. You knew it was coming. Not going to change that on you. 4 exercises, 45 seconds each. We're going to start out in the plank Heisman. Then you're going to go into the bear sidewalks. Then you're going to go into knee to elbow pulses. And then we're going to finish right here. So, you got to roll over. So do I. Roll over into this one. Plank Heisman, right up underneath. And look. 3 minutes. It's a lot. It's the end of the week. I get it. This is where we push together to finish this. Deal? Deal. All right. So, let's go through this. Plank Heisman. Get ready. Get set. And let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bop, bop, bop. Don't let your butt drop up or go up into the air. No twerking. No movements. Extra movement. We don't want to do extra movement. We're moving enough on this one. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, down, down. Lift it up. What's the option? Any point right here, this is where you can come down to and hold it right there and lift the leg. If you were like, there's no way I can do all this, yes you can. You just do the modification to finish this off. Ba, ba, ba. Lift it up. 10 seconds. Get ready. You're going to transition. Bear sidewalk. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. Just come to the side and start to walk. I know that's a long time to stay in a high plank. I get that. And this should be burning right now, but that's the whole point, is to keep pushing you, keep challenging you. Even if you're just holding the bear right now, that's still challenging. As you walk over and then walk back. And remember what the option was, is you can lift up and go opposite right here. If there's just no way that you can do the bear sidewalks, this is your option to lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. You got it. Walk over, walk over. Almost there, halfway. Walk over. Coming around. Knee to elbow pulses in 3, 2, flip around. Knee to elbow pulses right into it. And think about that. It almost feels in a way easier, doesn't it? Because you take the pressure off your shoulders. And you're like, crunches, I can do crunches all day. Even though you did a lot of crunches already. And that's where you're feeling it. But if you get to this point and you're having to drop down, what should you be doing? Heels should be on the floor. And focus on keeping your shoulders off the floor for the rest of this burnout right here. Lift it up and bring it up. And if you're getting to that fatigue point and you're starting to drop down, that's okay. Tiny little pulses, just a little bit of movement, whatever you can to keep moving, because we're going to finish with arm cross crunch, and that's even more crunches. Ready, set, go. Tuck your chin, lift up, crunch. Oh, it's just me. I know. But finish this, and it doesn't have to be a lot. Look at it, crunch, just a crunch and release. Lift up and release. You're almost done. But squeeze right down the middle as much as you can. Not the neck. Lift. Crunch up. You got it. Come on. I know you can do it. We're doing it together. Finish this off. Finish off week 5. Lift up. 10 seconds left. Lift. And down. And release. You got this. 3, 2, 1. And down. And then let's stretch out real quick. Arms above the head. Toes below the knees. And try to lengthen out. You've been crunching a lot. So lift up. Now you can bring your spine up. That feels great. All the way up. And then legs can come out. Arms out in a starfish pose. Or the dead Joel pose is what this feels like right now. And then give yourself a hug. Knees come up. Oh.